Welcome to the second episode of Podcast to Unreal. Today's guest is DarthZed, co-owner of the Rocket Racing Dynasty Discord, moderator on speedrun.com and in many other Discord communities. Last time we ended at Diamond 239%. Let's see how far we can get today. Hey Darth, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
I really wanted to get you in here because you are probably, amongst all of the people that I know on Discord, you are probably the most engaged in the community. On how many servers are you a mod currently?
Of the remaining ones, it's let me think. It's like I want to say 3 or 4 on the remaining ones, but before a lot of them got deleted or I left them because they were dead, it was probably in 7, 8, and then there's Twitches and stuff that I'm also part of.
So have you always wanted to be like involved in communities of games, or is this like the first time where you're like super involved?
So yeah, I've never really been part of a community before. Like I just played games to play them.
Mm-hmm.
But when Rocket Racing came out, I played with my IRL friends, and they were like, bored, don't want to play anymore. But then I found DarthZed.
Yeah.
And he made a Discord, and then that kind of later on led me to the other Discords. I was like not on Discord at all before this, and it's not like I'm a Discord crazy person. It's I just like being in the community and helping with things, keeping us together.
Right. That's cool, and I mean, if there's a community that needs that, then it's the Rocket Racing community because of the size of it. It's so small anyways. But funny thing about that actually, about Blair, because we also met through Blair's stuff. I don't know if you remember, but way back in Season 0, my username was Dive In. And that's the first time I played with you also, because we played... I think it was like, there was one short point at which the matchmaking was like super broken, and we played like a couple of Unreal people together in a lobby, just like no turbo kind of thing. And it was you, Blair, me, and somebody else. And you added me back then.
Oh, okay.
Like,
yeah, I think I like to add people. I don't remember them sometimes, and I'll delete them later. But if I remember you, I'll keep you on.
Yeah, I got 3rd, that's fine.
I'll take 4th.
Okay, so tell me about Rocket Racing Dynasty. How did that come to be? Because you're one of the owners, correct?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's a very long story. A lot of perfect things happened. But after all the biggest servers got deleted, basically me and my friends, we were like, okay, this is not very good for the community. We need to do something.
Mm-hmm.
And so the same night that I think it was Rocket Racing Royale got deleted, I stayed up that whole night getting Dynasty ready, and I invited a couple people and got the friends in there as the other owners. Because I saw what was happening with the other servers. It's just craziness, because one person was like, I'm the owner guy. So I was like, okay, what if we like split it? What if like this guy has just as much say as this guy?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we do. We vote on everything. Everything is a 3 out of 5 vote.
Mm-hmm. And who were the initial members, like the initial owners of Rocket Racing Dynasty?
The initial owners are still the same owners actually. Mm-hmm. It's me, literally, Burrow, Makoto, and Wanted.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's very good for the community to have like one big kind of like official, unofficial community server.
Yeah, I think so.
And I mean, that's what we are trying to promote also by moving Rocket Racing Sundays in there, and we got the people from Rocket Racing Training to move that in there, which already made two other Discord servers pretty much obsolete, which is nice. Because there's just too many servers. I think at one point I was in like seven different servers, and that's just a bit excessive. Oh, nice drift bug.
Yeah, it was scary. I've not really. So pretty much any map that is from after Neon Rush update, I stopped playing the new maps very much.
Yeah, I can relate to that. I have not really practiced those either, except for this one actually. But the other ones, no. So I don't know if you saw the video that I made where I got top 10 on every Neon Rush map in speedrun. And I wanted to do that with all the maps, but I kind of had no time when all of these maps came out because of exams. So I kind of never practiced them, and now I'm actually on the newest maps. So, but I think there's a couple maps in this Metallica update that are pretty good. I really like this one because it's very different and the route is like super fun. If you don't crash and get killed.
Yeah, which I already did.
Yeah, but it's a very wild route from the skip right at the start to all the routes also that were in between, because of the evolution of the routes on this map. I really like it. But I've been carrying 3 turbos for the longest time. What the? Can't be
Maybe
good.
that'll let me catch up with Bessie.
I just used one. You won't.
Oh no.
But yeah, I'm pretty good at this one, but the other ones from the Metallica update I'm very bad at. Most notably, probably Thresh Mountain, because I kind of never saw the point in practicing it. It's the only one where I haven't been on in a private match at all, because I kind of don't see the point in practicing a map if it's going to disappear forever, anyways. So.
Yeah, it's definitely my worst one.
But yeah, I think probably Borealis is my worst one out of that rotation now. Borealis is really, really hard.
I think I'm okay at Borealis. So.
Do you remember we talked about at some point doing like a 1v1, and if I lose I have to name myself Dark Plant, and then, well, we don't know what you can do if you lose because you're on PlayStation, so you can rename. But if we ever do that, I know which map to pick now.
I died I think 5 times total.
Yeah. So what exactly is this track of the day thing? I know that it's like a custom map that gets suggested by someone, or you just like select one and then you just like play together, or is it like everybody submits a time?
Okay, so if you've ever played Trackmania, it has a track of the day every day. It's created by people. People create maps and then submit them, and one gets picked every day. It's like this, and if you know Havoc, he made a robot that randomly picks one, but so it's not like super bad maps. It filters some of them out, and it's random picked. But if someone suggests a map, it gets like, I don't know if it gets added. I don't know exactly what happens when they suggest it. I couldn't tell you.
Okay.
But so once a map gets picked, it's 24 hours. You have to. Sometimes they do races on them, and you can submit that for your time. But it's 24 hours for the best time. It doesn't matter like if it's glitched or if it's with other people or any of that. It just matters the best time.
Anything goes, basically.
They do races too. Yeah.
And
it's just something, to give people to do.
Yeah, it's just for fun. There's no like cash prize or anything.
No. Not really. Unless there's like a map that I decide I really like one day, and I might be like, hey, I give you, some to beat this. But generally no prize. It's just for fun.
Maybe if the game takes off at some point, and some creators want to promote the maps there, and then they set a prize pool,
Yeah.
Which is unlikely, but you never know.
Oh no, I died. All of these maps from this update. I think I'm probably better at the newest maps than these.
Yeah, same. I also really like the new maps more than these. Just like for the map design, I think the new maps are really good because they are also so difficult, especially because of the double pad stuff. Because they have so many sections where you can use double pads or get double pads if you're precise, and that's like really separates the good players from the worst ones. It's like a very big skill difference on the new maps.
I like them all except for the Basalt Burrow. I think it's pretty bad.
The Faded Burrow map.
Yes.
Yeah, that one's very hard.
I don't struggle with it. I just think the turns are just not fun to do. Oh my gosh.
I really like though the section where you can drift down the side of this pipe that's going down. I think that's really cool.
Oh, uh-oh.
But the rest is like just very difficult for no reason.
I think my controller is a little broken. Sometimes I press it to drift and it just doesn't, which is messing me up a lot. Probably from this game.
Are you using default controls, by the way?
No, I switched only drift is on R1.
Okay, the rest is default.
Mm-hmm.
I played with default controls the other day because I was visiting a friend's house and he also played with me a little bit in the beginning when this game came out. He doesn't really play anymore, but he still has default controls. And I tried to play and it was impossible. Especially because he also has... wait, what is... It's like drift and jump is on the same button? No, wait.
Drift and flip.
Drift, yeah, right. Drift and flip. And that just messed me up so bad. The thing is that I also am unable to put my controls on his controller because I play with one of those Elite controllers with the pedals on the back, like an Xbox Elite. And I put my flip on one of the back pedals. So it's...
that would be cool.
Yeah, it is. It's really nice.
I use my middle finger on the throttle, and my pointer finger is what I use to drift on R1. So they're like on top of each other. It looks a little weird.
That's so nice if you can do that though.
And it looks weird. And it got, at first it was very weird because I never played anything like that. But now it's like when I grab a controller, this is what my fingers go to.
I mean, if you can do that, that's probably one of the best things you can do. There's also some people who play claw, and that's also pretty good if you can do that.
I can't do that. That hurts.
Have you had like a PlayStation Portable back in the day?
No. I had a DS.
DS, okay. Because with the PlayStation Portable it was very easy to play claw, and there I also played claw just because it was so flat. But with a regular controller, I have no idea how to do that. It's just like, well, I have an idea, but it's like puts more strain on your fingers, I feel like. Okay, this map. Actually, this is another one that I've practiced.
I do like this one. I don't know, you will probably beat me on it too, because I don't, these maps, I just didn't play.
Yeah. With this one, just the ending I think is very hard if you do it. Well, I actually don't know what the current speedrun route is, but on the route that was like, at some point, the ending was pretty hard. One of Dylan's routes.
That's one of the things is since I'm a speedrun mod, I always know the routes. I always have a new route that I can try. So even when I don't play these maps, if I go and verify a few runs, I'm like, oh, okay, I can do this map better than most people now.
You get all of the intel from SRO.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So for the people that don't know, there's something that... Did you create that also, or was it someone else and you're just involved?
SRO?
Yeah.
Okay, so it was created by someone else, Wanted, who is one of the owners, if you remember.
Yeah.
He created it. It's another Trackmania thing. It's based off of a team called FWO, Fastest Way Only, and it's Shortest Route Only, SRO. And so basically, if you get a world record with a new skip, be that a glitch or a something like that, a shortcut that is obscure, not intended, then you get to join the team, which is like it's just a private team where they just can talk and discuss, and it's like an achievement to have made it there, I guess. And so they also have a YouTube channel where they post things that people are doing, world records and stuff.
Yeah, I've seen the shorts.
Yeah, a lot of people have, I think. And Wanted was doing all that by himself. He never really asked for help, and I think he got burnt out. And he started doing things in real life and was stop uploading. So one day we messaged, and I'm like, hey, I've not done it as much as you. I'm definitely not as good as you at editing and all this. What if you just let me handle it? And so over the next couple of days we got that set up, and so I'm going to announce that all to the people later. But the way I see it is I fell out of wanting to play the game as much. I don't enjoy it, playing it as much as I used to.
Yeah.
Speedrunning or anything. I don't know why, I just don't.
Yeah.
But I still love the game and the community, so it's a way for me to still interact and stuff, as well as RD, of course.
Yeah.
I still feel like I'm a part of it. I love watching what's happening. I just don't really want to play anymore.
And I mean, I think also it's super fun to be on the organizational side of things, and also come up with, for example, tournaments or events and stuff. It's super rewarding to see people participating, and it's super rewarding to see them having fun, coming back. This is why I like Rocket Racing Sundays so much, because we do have a couple of people that are very nice and active, and that's, as I said, super rewarding. I can definitely also understand the point of getting a little bit burnt out with the game if you play a lot. And also, I mean, for me personally, because I'm again doing this top 10 on every new map in speedrun mode thing right now, and it took me 3 days now to get a time that I'm happy with on Seafoam Cove. But it's so crazy because some of these people like Burrow, or I think most notably Dylan, and like Ski, like these super good players, they play so much and they can just like get all these times at will, basically. I know that Ski's not in the top 10 there, but I know that he could get in there basically at will, like if he gives it like half an hour, and I need like 3 days for that. So it's very hard sometimes to motivate yourself if you're like, damn, these people are so far away from me skill-wise. At least that's for me a reason why I get burned out. I don't know if this is kind of a reason for you too. But,
so for me, it was ranked. I didn't enjoy playing anymore because it felt pointless. It's just I can get Unreal easy. I'm not Unreal this season just because it's boring. But you see these lobbies where, and I'm getting second, first, and I barely know what the maps we're playing. I'm like barely paying attention, and I'm getting first, second, third sometimes if I die a bunch, like on Buddy Beach.
Yeah.
But I just don't find that very interesting.
Yeah.
And then so I did speedrunning in Neon Rush. I was speedrunning a lot. And of course this player is better than me, like you said, Dylan and them. But I know I can do what they are doing if I just give it a little time.
Yeah, it just takes a lot of time.
I know what they are doing. I understand. I just don't play as much, I guess. I don't know. And so I played, and I got top times on maps that I wanted top times on, but then what do? I don't know. I'm not very, it's hard for me to compete, get a world record from one of these top players like Dylan or Ski or Burrow.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. I guess I don't want to do it anymore. And especially, they didn't reset the speedrun leaderboards, which is very disappointing because I like to see them.
Oh, you would have liked them?
Yes, I was waiting on it actually. That's what I was gonna keep doing, but they didn't do it, and I was like, I don't want to play now.
Yeah, I wonder why. Because they did it for the Neon Rush season.
Yeah, they said they would. There's like something they said they would do every season, and they didn't. Like a map like Bone Cavern 2. It's very unpopular, I know, but it's a map I very much like, and it's glitched. It used to be. There's a very glitch on it that saved a lot of time. and I was like excited. Okay, I can finally show, hey, I'm really good at this map actually. And once they reset it, but then they didn't. Same with like there's some other maps with glitches that got fixed.
That's disappointing. What was the glitch? Was it the where you go backwards and basically reset
something
yourself?
Like that, yeah. Something like that. I don't really know. I'm not really a super glitch person. I don't really like glitches, which is one of the reasons it took me so long to even. If we go back to talking about SRO, it's one of the reasons I didn't get in there very quickly, because I was like, I'm not gonna do a glitch to do this. I did try a couple times. I was like, I just didn't have the motivation to try a glitch to do it.
Right.
So it took some time until I found something that was not glitched. I could submit.
But you did get it eventually.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then the funny thing is, that's when I was like, okay, I'm going to stop playing now.
But you do actually have to get a world record with the new route, right?
Yeah.
So the next time maps come out, I just have to get like a world record with any route that is like maybe not intended, and I get in. Like even if it's the first one on a new map, or is there like you cannot do whatever and get a world record just because nobody has submitted it. I cannot get like a 10-minute time on Lavish Lagoon.
Yeah, so if it's voted on by the SRO members.
So this deserves it, this doesn't.
Yeah, so if they, my thing was obviously the Azure Grotto skip, which a lot of people don't like. I know, which I'm sorry. Some other people had already been like thinking about it, just hadn't done it yet. So maybe it would have got found anyway.
Yeah.
But something super obscure like that you have to think outside of the box to even be able to do. Like you have to flip backwards, which kind of slows you down.
Yeah.
I actually did it even worse. I mag flipped through it, which is just pixel perfect. It's not easy. I think I beat the world record by like a little over a second or something. At that time, it was like day 2 of the map. And like no one else was really close. It was like the top 3 players, and then the rest of anything higher was glitch. And then I think the best players had like a 48 or something, 47.
Okay.
That didn't know.
And now it's the going route.
Yep.
And if you don't do it, then you're
probably gonna lose.
Yeah. I actually use it on now on my No Turbo's account also, that route. Because like if you play No Turbos, you play so much more controlled, and then it's very easy to get that. I had the map like twice or 3 times in ranked on a different Smurf, or maybe I crashed, or maybe even on this account last time. And I tried it and I just crashed because I had too much speed for some reason. I think I turboed before. So you can definitely not be too quick before you do it.
It's definitely difficult. It's tough to hit.
Yeah. Okay, enough dying. I just tried something and it didn't work.
I still don't even know where I'm going on this map. This map confuses me.
I kind of know the world record route, I just cannot do it.
I just, on these maps, I'm just kind of driving, I'm doing what I know is fast mechanically. I don't know an actual optimal place to go.
That's gonna be enough against most players.
Yeah, which is, annoying again. Why would I sit here and study this map when maybe I lose to you, who knows the map a little more, but anybody else,
Yeah.
Okay, well, now I'm dead.
Yeah, I saw that. But yeah, the matchmaking is also something that I talked a bunch about with Aaron on the last podcast episode, I think. And I can not understand how people think the current state of matchmaking is better than what we had in Season 0.
I really enjoyed the age stacking. Now, I was towards the end of the Season 0, I got really good all of a sudden. It was crazy, actually. I was like keeping up with Mismo on them. But there was a time before that, maybe a month or so, where it was Golio's prime, I'd say. And I would always get invited to their parties for 8 stacking. I was good, but I wasn't that good. I would always probably be last or something, last, 7th, 6th if I was lucky. So I thought that was so fun. Like, I'm playing with the best players in the world right now. This is crazy. You know, I'm like at the time maybe a top 300 player. You know, so it was crazy for me to be playing with the top 10. Now it's just like, okay, I'm Diamond 2, I'm playing with the top 10, I'm going to lose.
And did you manage to win some games there?
I think there was one. I beat Mismo in, and I was so happy.
Understandable. I just remember getting tormented by him with all of his Smurfs all the time.
I remember the first time I really saw you, which I didn't know. This was after your name change, I guess, 7plan. It was towards the end when I said I really improved a lot. I didn't know I had improved because I was not playing ranked as much. I was top maybe 500, and I decided I'm going to grind before the end of the season. It was like a week. I was out of school, so I just grinded all week. And then Neutral invited me to a party where he was like top 30. And you I think, Bean Joker, some others that are, you know, at that time were pretty good players. I was like, I'm keeping up with these guys, beating Neutral some.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm not that bad, and it built like confidence in me. So then, the next couple days, I got up even higher, where I was actually in y'all's lobbies normally without having to use Neutral. And you know, I improved a lot, and then when season reset and it was grinding to Unreal, I was 8 stacking. I was like one of the tops. 8 stacking was the only way we could get lobbies because we were like champion. It was me, Jam, me Small, those people. And I was like, I'm keeping up with these guys now.
Like in at the beginning of Neon Rush.
Yeah, I'm keeping up with these guys now. I'm top 4, top 3, top 2, sometimes winning. I was like, okay, that's crazy. And then, you know, it was super encouraging. I really was happy about it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Feels nice because like to be one of the better players in the game for once.
Yeah, and then school started back, and you know, I spent more time on that, and
yeah,
I have a job as well, and I'm also in extracurriculars.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm very busy. I stop playing, I come back, and I'm bad again. I don't know, I can't keep up with anybody. So.
Yeah, it goes very quickly, and some people just play so much and they get better so quickly. It's hard to keep up sometimes. Like, I was playing with Lane the other day, for example, and he basically quit the game like a couple of months ago. I think he just wants to get Unreal for the rewards now, and then he's gonna leave again. So we played like a little bit, and I was never able to beat him. And he stopped playing, and then, like, of course, I didn't, and I just beat him in every race, like without throwing shade. Like, this is just
I remember Lane's prime. He was crazy good.
Yeah.
I was scared of him if I got him in my lobby.
I mean, he was one of those guys, you know.
Yeah.
But also remembering that it was like there was a time where I was keeping up with him, and I would notice him in my games. And then at some point he just improved so quickly, and he was just like on another skill level.
So from what I'm told, you know, it's hard for me to recount, but for what I've been told, when I discovered Blair, I was just elite. I had just hit elite, and Blair was champion. So, you know, once I'd been in Blair's chat a couple times, he let me in his lobby. And I was elite playing in champion lobbies, and I learned so much. This was season 0. I learned so much,
yeah,
and I started improving. And there was a few players who noticed a little bit. They were like, okay. When I hit champion, I was still relatively bad, but it was just a few mechanics I had learned. They were like, okay, this guy's so bad, how is he even champion? And then when Blair hit Unreal, I did the same thing. I played with him a whole bunch, like so much. I was like losing a lot. I was champion 0 for so long. But then when I left his lobby, I was like, okay, I'm going to take these next few days, I'm going to get Unreal. And I did that. And then people were like, what happened? I'm like, this guy's crazy now. It's,
did you actively go into privates and practice that way, or did you just play a ton?
So I never practiced a single time until I was Unreal Season 0.
Okay, crazy. Because the way I did it before hitting Unreal for the first time is I would go into maps, and the maps where I would perform bad, I went like into a private game and did it like 3-4 times. Like looked at the speedrun route and then practiced it.
Most people know, I say it a lot. My favorite map in the game is Festive Pulse.
Oh, why would you choose that one?
Well, just hear me. I think it's a really good map. But before I hit Unreal, and even when I hit Unreal, I was so bad at it. I could not win ever. It was like I was getting above a 1 in 40. Which was crazy slow for an Unreal. So I put it in Blair's Discord, like, hey, can anybody help me, improve? I don't know how really we're doing this. I don't see what I'm doing wrong. Because I have a basic understanding of what the fundamentals and stuff. So I'm like, why am I losing? And so I got in a lobby with someone named Snow. He doesn't play anymore, but he was crazy good, probably top 20 at the time. And he taught me. It was like a couple weeks we spent playing the map every day. He would just teach me. And then one day I started getting 133, 132, 129, and I'm like 2 seconds off the world record. And then speed glitch came about, and I got like a 126, and I didn't realize speed glitch was a thing, and I was like, oh my god, I just got the world record. And then I was like, but I was good enough to have taken the world record at the time, because I knew the map good enough. But it turns out PlayStation 4 and Festive Falls and recording at the same time was guaranteed speed glitch.
Wow, okay.
So I could not play for world record, and it was so annoying. So the world record I could have gotten that I still want to this day, I was never able to get because speed glitch was a thing.
Right, yeah.
And then it got lowered to like 125, 124.
And
which
now
nowadays I can get it's 123, I think.
Wow, okay. I don't know if I've ever gotten a sub 130 on that one. That's one of my all-time most hated maps, simply because of the way that bumping used to be, like the collisions, because it was so horrible. And the first corner where you could never ever get all 3 pads if you're not ahead of the pack or completely in the back. And that's why I hated it. And I never practiced it out of spite.
When you play it from a speedrunning perspective, user and vibes are in here, we're cooked. When you play it from a speedrunning perspective, it changes what you think about the map. It's such a good map when you're not getting bumped around all the time.
That's probably true.
And it's still, even though the road is broken and you can't really play it these days, I still remember what it was like when I got my first sub 140, when I got my first yada yada. And it's just crazy.
Oh, I just missed that pad. Oh, everything's gone wrong. Well, first left
this is my
matter.
worst conduit. I was gonna say this is my worst neon rush map, but conduit exists.
Conduit does exist, yes. That was the one that I dreaded playing the most for the top 10s. I actually forgot getting the top 10 on that map, and then Zimson reminded me when I posted the video, and I was like, fuck, now I have to get it. I did get it eventually. I think it took me a day or something like that. But yeah, was also such a hard route. Oi. Okay, maybe I can get vibes in the end. I saved the turbo. Well, not if I miss
he died.
pads. Oh, he died? Yes! Oh fuck, I missed the mag. And I missed that pad. And I hit the hazard. Everything's going wrong.
You're giving me the win. Maybe. Oh no! I don't know what happened. It bumped my car. You're gonna win.
Yeah.
My car, I flipped, and it just car just did whatever it wanted.
That happens sometimes. Damn, 152. On my own, I've never had a sub 2 minute time on this map. It's crazy.
Ooh, we have an OG map. I haven't played this one very long, but I think I can. I think maybe I can beat you on an older map.
Let's see.
I don't know. I have not played this one in a long time. That's other than that, I just missed the checkpoint. I have my dog I take care of, and that's pretty much it.
Oh, what kind of dog is it?
I don't know his breed. He's 3-leg. He has 3 legs.
It's a tripod. Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, he is. You know, he was born sick, and he's a lot better now. He still has some problems, but you know.
We all have some problems.
Yep, I think he will get better. I don't know where to go. I forgot the route for this map. I was so confident. Give me like, I don't know, Sidewinder, Airborne 2. I will smoke you.
Oh,
Maybe,
I hate those. Oh, why did I turbo there, by the way? Damn, I just did some weird stuff. Good that I saved the turbo in the start. So I just turboed for 0 reason.
I'm gonna catch up if I can just not die.
We'll see about
Maybe
that.
catch up.
Olympus always used to be one of my favorite maps, actually. Really like Olympus.
I've never disliked it. I have always liked it. I remember when this checkpoint skips came out, though. I was like, that's crazy.
Okay, I just went inside the tube. I don't know if that's viable.
It's actually not. It's not terrible. It doesn't hurt anything.
Yeah, I would assume so. Oh, missed the pad again.
I'm still kind of far behind.
Yeah, I did
I don't know.
that section pretty good.
Cool.
Is it like a bigger dog or is it a small dog?
So since he was sick when he was born, he was smaller. He was like the runt of the pack, if you know. But since I've got him healthier, he's growing a lot, so he's getting bigger. So he's like medium, I guess. He's I think around 1 year old, maybe a little 9 months, 10 months. Oh, I have 2 boosts. I forgot to use them. I could have beat you if I'd used my boost.
I had 3 in the end, actually. I don't know the 3-lap route on this.
242.
Is that good? What's the record? Probably like something.
I think it's like 225.
Yeah, right.
I go up to college next year, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with him. I don't really want to like give him away, but I can't take him to college, obviously.
And your parents cannot take care of it, or anybody?
They don't want to.
I'll send him my way.
Send him your way. I'll put him in a shipping container. He sheds a lot.
That's fine. I have a vacuum. The only thing that I cannot stand with dogs is if they stink. That's the only issue that I have with dogs sometimes. I'm taking care of the dog of a friend sometimes. There's like there's an app, I guess there's multiple apps, but you can. It's basically like Tinder, but if you want to like meet someone with a dog, and someone with a dog can also apply if they need someone to sometimes take care of the dog or walk the dog. And I did that, and I met a girl who is like alone. Like this classic story of it was her dog together with her ex-boyfriend, and then the ex-boyfriend left or she left or whatever, and now she's alone with the dog and needs some help sometimes. And I take the dog out like once a week, which is very nice because I get to do something with the dog, and she gets to have someone who helps her sometimes. It's just not the easiest dog. That's the only thing. It's like a rescued Croatian street dog. So sometimes she has her issues.
Yeah.
Like she will look at someone, like if someone's coming from far away, she will like start staring. And if you notice that she's staring, you can already tell, okay, she's gonna go off in a bit. Oh, okay, well, I completely... Skibbity Elma just passed me. So Skibbity is the new thing then. Should I rename?
So. I think it's just funny.
I already saw Skibbity Amis, as the English speakers call him. Someone else, I forgot who.
What does a non-English speakers call him?
Well, he's German, and Ameise is the word, not Amis, and it means ant.
Oh.
It's the German word for ant.
And what does that mean? Ant?
Like an ant, like the animal.
Oh, an ant.
Yeah, ant. A-N-T.
Like you're saying end.
That's why, for example, also on Spun's stream, you know how he has these blobs? The one for him is the ant from... What's the movie? I forgot what the movie is called.
I don't know.
Like this movie with the ants and the bugs and stuff.
Oh my gosh, my car is just not tripping. I think it's my controller. I have to get a new one.
Yeah, sounds like it. Damn, Tyler got a very good time.
I was doing very well until I didn't drift and I died.
If you could decide one thing that they should add to the game and one thing that they should remove from the game, what would it be?
Let me see. One thing to add, one thing to remove. I think one thing to add is a more chaotic game mode, like with items.
You would like to have an item mode, like a rumble mode.
Yeah,
like,
just something for
League.
fun. Something that's not just not just okay, I'm winning. I want to win. It's more
Right.
like, oh, there's a giant missile I sent to somebody.
Yeah.
And then one thing to remove would be let's see. I don't like bee hopping. I don't. I know how to do it. I don't want to know how to do it. I want to just play the game.
Basically, remove air roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, bee hopping is a difficult mechanic. Did you see DOG's new video?
Which one? The Anaconda, or is that a tutorial?
No. He made a bee hopping tutorial. He uploaded it today.
Yeah, I saw. I actually learned from him. Like when it first came out, I learned from how to do it.
Right.
Cool. So I've known how to do it for a while. I just don't like to. It's not fun.
I have to focus here, damn.
Yeah, I'm already in the back. I'm just chilling. Plus, maybe I was at rank champion 69. I was going to leave it there, so maybe I can lose bad enough where it takes me back down.
We can leave it up for this one. I definitely agree with the mode. I think it would be nice for us to just sometimes like calm down and have a breather between like ranked games and just like something fun to play like within the community.
I think they tried to do that with casual mode, but the problem is there's no. I can play like I'm playing right now, which is very bad. I don't know this map very well. I'm barely trying. I'm more thinking about what I'm trying to say. And I could DNF a lobby, at least most of them.
Yeah.
and that's not fun. There's no point in it. Why would I do this?
Yeah.
So it's like
crashed.
it's not, and I guess they added it for bad players, but good players want to, chill sometimes too.
Yeah, I think it would also be great, and that's what I said to Aaron, because I gave the same answer. I said it would be great also for just getting people more interested into the game, who kind of gave up on it, for them to at least like sometimes come back in and try it again,
This was a terrible
I think
run.
that would be
It
a
was so
very
bad.
nice- Yeah.
My drifting is so bad. It's I press drift and it just doesn't, and then I hit the wall or something.
Dude, he got a 45. He was almost 15 seconds quicker than me. That's so crazy.
Well, I almost got DNF'd.
Yeah.
Well,
All right, man.
That's
Thank you for
crazy.
being on this. I hope you had a good time.
hope I had some good answers.
Yeah, I think so.